let's start from the beginning, chat. The beginning, yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna do a stream where I go on a Valentine's date with my friend Jonnaay, and then I'll go on a real Valentine's date, and surely everything will be fine. Surely it will all be okay. And so I was like, yeah, cool. I'll go on this date. Me and Jonnaay, we're such lovebirds. We decided, yeah, let's go on this little date. This is what is going to be important. There was a lot of streaming equipment downstairs. Like, a lot. And, I don't know if you guys remember. 2 days ago, I called a lot of my friends and I told them, you know, how do I make my first Valentine's good? I think, from what I can remember, we ended up deciding that my date and I, we were going to cook pizza at home, right? Well, we'll get onto that one, chat. So, they were meant to show up at 7:40. It's fine. My date was only 20 minutes late, guys. Which is a good thing. It's a good thing, actually. As much as I want to be like, oh no, my date was bad because they were late. It left me like 20 extra minutes to move my shit upstairs, right? I thought that was okay. I thought they were going to send me that little text and I was going to have time to just move shit into my room so they wouldn't notice, right, chat? Right, you know, like when you have to clean your room and you have to shove everything into a wardrobe to make it look like it's clean, but it's actually not clean. Exactly what I was doing. The only problem was, this boy was coming around my house as my Valentine. Jonnaay was still in my house. Jonnaay was still in my house. Jonnaay decided that he wouldn't look at the bus times and his next bus was in 30 minutes. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck am I gonna do? I was like frantic. I went to grab my phone to book him an Uber to just fuck him off anywhere that's not my house. I go to text my mum, can I use your card to book an Uber? Because I use her Uber account. My phone fucking dies in my hand. I'm like, shit, what the fuck am I gonna do? I beg Jonnaay, can I please use your phone charger? Jonnaay grabs his phone charger out of his musty school bag, plugs it into the wall, he goes, here you go. I charge my phone. I book Jonnaay the Uber. And chat, do you guys remember I told you my date was gonna be there now at 8 PM, right? Jonnaay's Uber was meant to get there at, you know, 7:55, 7:56, 7:57, 7:58. 8:02! Jonnaay's Uber got there 2 minutes after my date! And so I was like, well, I can't let my date into my house with Jonnaay here, you know? That's already gonna fool everything. So I'm like, shit. I changed Jonnaay's pickup location to round the corner. I just tell Jonnaay to fuck off and be a pedestrian outside my house. He's like, okay, fine. I hope your date goes well. I'm like, thanks, man. He's like round the corner, like doing laps up and down like a tree. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on? For anyone who doesn't know about my little date saga, I've been telling you for a few weeks, I've been very nervous about this date. And then we had that absolutely fucking dreadful day where on stream, live on stream, I was checking their Instagram with you guys. And we found out that they followed Freddy, Caitibugzz, and the E-Boys. James Merritt's part of the E-Boys. I'm friends with James Merritt. Caitibugzz, she was in my house for a week 2 months ago. And Badlinu, he was the first online friend I ever met. So already, I was kind of shitting it. You know, what if this all goes horribly wrong? But it won't go wrong. Because I've planned it all perfectly. I come to find out, chat, my date, he likes to make cookies. So I thought, chat, wouldn't it be so cute? Instead of going to a restaurant, we made pizza and cookies. This sounds like a great date idea. I mean, I'm not a date specialist, but it sounds pretty good to me. This is where it starts going bad. I let him into my house. I'm like, hi. You know, I hug him, whatever. We're chatting away. Then I'm like, let's go to the shops to buy the stuff to make the pizzas and stuff. We wanted pizza fast. We weren't making the pizza from scratch. We wanted pizza base. Chat, you know what that is, right? You didn't already have it? No, I didn't have it! Because I spent 2.5 hours trying to make Jonnaay's gay fucking camera connect to my PC because it has some Trojan virus inside of it that doesn't make anything fucking work unless you're in the middle of desolate nowhere in England. So obviously, we're going to the shops, guys. But we wanted pizza base because we didn't want to do it all because we were hungry. Do you know the amount of cooking streams I've planned to make pizza? And I go to the shop and they have pizza base. Oh my god. It's literally like one of the most available items in the shop. In the shop, it's now 8:30. It's me, him, and the shop clerk. There's 3 people There is 3 people in this shop, and 2 of them are us. So, anything that I say to this guy, he's gonna hear. I go up to him, hey, I know you usually have this in stock. Do you have some pizza base? He goes, what's that? You know, when you pour water into pre-made pizza, like the bottom layer of pizza. He looks at me, the boys behind me staring at me. The guy goes, no, we don't have that. Of course they don't have it the one fucking day that I want it. So I'm like, okay, shit. I'm like, hey man, how about we make the cookies, we buy the pizza. Good save, right chat? Good save. And I'm like, sorted. We buy all that stuff. We go home. You know, we're having a silly little time. We can't be asked to cook yet, but we put the pizza in the oven and we're there just chatting. I watched the first Tom Holland Spider-Man for the first time a few days ago. And we were like, okay. And we shoot up the second fucking Tom Holland Spider-Man, the other one that I haven't seen. And I was like, I want to watch this. Chat, this is where it all starts looking good. Okay? We're watching Spider-Man. We got the pizza out of the oven. We're there, sitting around, hanging out. MaxGGs, he, kisses his second ever person. I mean, happy Valentines, you know? I'm like, cool, okay, it's going well. So, I kissed my Valentine, we ate some pizza, and we watched a bit of Spider-Man. Aw, guys, isn't that so cute? And the part that I'm about to tell you is not so good. I got a text from Amesy with a screenshot of my stream title today that said, nice clickbait. And I replied, what are you talking about, Amesy? And I sent Amesy a voice note about this exact story, and Amesy just replies, oh fuck, in all caps. So, this part is really great. I've just kissed my second person ever. It starts off kind of like a little bit odd, because he got a little bit curious because I forgot to bring something upstairs from my streaming setup. What exactly that is this. Now, I understand why he would get curious at this, because honestly, it looks like I'm hiding a body. And he turns around and he goes, what's this black bag? And I'm like, oh, it's this light? And chat, I played it off so fucking well. I went, yeah, I like to do photography in my spare time. Like, I've actually saved myself. Like, it's going well. And he goes, do you want to start making the cookies? And I was like, sure. Next embarrassing thing that happens, I don't know how my kitchen works because I don't cook in my house. Jude does it, or my mum does it. I am the breadwinner who's friends with Tubbo, okay? He's like, where's like your, like an oven, like a dish, like a pan dish, right? And I'm like, that's a good question. I'm like, fuck, I don't know where it is. And you might think, MaxGGs, you're so stupid for not knowing this, right? You think that. You think, MaxGGs, you're so stupid for not knowing where your own objects are in your own house. All of them were dirty. And I went, shit, I need to improvise. I opened my oven. I got the baking tray that my mum used to make nachos 2 days ago that had fucking carbon fucking fermenting on it because it hadn't been taken out. And I grab it out and I start cleaning it. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'll just clean this. Bro, who the fuck lost the sponge in my kitchen? So I grab like this utensil that looks like you would use it to clean your back. And I tried my absolute best. And I showed it to him and he goes, dude, just give it to me. And I watched him find the sponge and clean it for me. I'm like, it's fine. It's actually fine. We put all the cookie dough on the tray and we put it into the oven, right, guys? Finally, we've done something well. Watch this show and tell example that I have to bring for you. I ate all but one of them. Yes, they look a little fucked up, but they taste so fucking good. Here is my cookie with 2 mini eggs in it. These taste so fucking incredible. I mean, he did it all, but they taste good. And we were there, waiting for our cookies to finish cooking. And he stands up. It's clear that I made a big mistake when I was moving my streaming stuff back upstairs. What I didn't remember was Jonnaay and I's stream props. On like the counter of my kitchen, he goes, "Is this real?" He hands me this. And I was like, "It sure is real. Do you want to try some? It tastes like battery acid." I give it to him. He smells it. He goes, he tries it, and he like spits it out. I'm like, okay. He doesn't like it. It's fine, because it tastes like shit. We're like, okay. Thank God he hasn't found anything else. We're there, just waiting for our little cookies to finish. And then I was like, "Do you like watermelon?" He was like, "Yeah." I went into my fridge, and I grabbed him some watermelon that I bought a couple of days ago. This shit was not watermelon anymore. It looked like watermelon. It tastes like fucking vinegar. And I gave him the first bite. And he goes, what kind of watermelon do you eat?" So I just give him my date, moldy watermelon. He eats some of the cookies, I eat some of the cookies, and we take the plate with us to go back to watch Spider-Man. Remember? Remember I told you that we were going to go and watch Spider-Man? I bring the cookies with me to the front room, and he's following behind me because he wants to get a glass of water. I put the cookies down, I turn on Spider-Man, I'm waiting for him. He's holding this cup of water. I hear him, like, stumble. He has gone like that and, like, jerked his foot, like, gone like that over the thing because he, like, slipped a little bit. And he holds the cup and he goes, "Holy shit, what was that?" And I turn around and he picks up the Polaroid and goes, "Oh, is this you and TommyInnit?" And I looked at him and I was like, "Yeah." And in the worst way possible, I stood up and went, "Sorry, I quickly need to go to the bathroom." I went to the bathroom, holding my phone, like shaking, fucking slamming my fingers into a keyboard to tweet this. Oh my fucking god, my Valentine's Day was going so well, and they just found the Polaroid of me and Tommy on accident, and suddenly asking me how I knew him. For fuck's sakes, when will MaxGGs win? I'm reading these replies. Someone goes, "Just say that you met him at a fan meetup." And I was like, great. Apart from the fact I'm gonna look so fucking virgin saying this, I'm like, this is a great excuse to use. So I came down the stairs and like, I slightly wet my hands and went like that to like make it seem like I'd just gone to the bathroom. And he went, "So what's this Polaroid about?" And I said, "I went to Brighton one day to take some pictures of the sea, and I met him in a record shop." And he went, "Oh, that's so cool. I have saved my date." It had gotten kind of late, and I didn't want to, like, force him out of my house, right? But I was, like, a bit awkward, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just let him sleep in the guest room." And then I remembered that Jude's girlfriend was here, so I couldn't let him sleep in the guest room. And so I gave up my bedroom to him, and I said, "You can sleep there, and I'll sleep downstairs." But first of all, it wasn't fucking clean because I had cables on the floor, like half a tripod open because I was scrambling to go up and down to fucking move shit upstairs because I'd done a stream with Jonnaay and he didn't leave my house. He walks in and everything is set up in my room apart from this camera that is stuck to a tripod, which is next to this bag on my floor, which is a camera carrying case, which is something that photographers bring around with them. Everything else is excusable. 2 monitors and a microphone. I'm a gamer. You guys told me to say that, remember? And I very not shamefully covered the puzzle of me kissing Scott Post with my Flower Boy vinyl to make sure that he didn't see that. And he started getting curious about things in my room. I got a calendar so I could plan all of my content. Here is my calendar up on my wall. And on the nail in the wall is my Tubnet lanyard and my TwitchCon lanyard. But they're covered by the thing, so you can't even see them. He starts getting interested into what I get up to in my life. Whilst he's trying to flick through back to January, the nail isn't very nailing. The calendar, like, falls. And he sees this, facing this way. It's my TwitchCon lanyard that says MaxGGs and Twitch partner. And at this point, I'm like, what do I do? And he goes, "Oh, you went to TwitchCon." And I went, yeah, I did. And then he goes, "Why did you go there?" And I looked at him and I went, "Look, I need to tell you something, but you have to promise not to tell anyone, okay? And I know this sounds crazy, but the Polaroid of me and Tommy... Okay, so... basically, I'm a Twitch streamer, right? And that's where the badge comes from. And also, all this camera equipment in my house is I'm not a photographer, okay? I can't take a photograph of shit. And then I was like, okay, and that Polaroid of me and TommyInnit. By the way, I didn't meet him. I'm not a little TommyInnit fan. It wasn't a meet and greet. And basically, yeah. So you're sleeping, and the equipment on my desk is also like streaming equipment. And I'm not a gamer, anyways. And yeah. Good night. And then I closed the door, and I fucking left. And he walks downstairs to catch up with me. And he goes, dude, it's fine. I thought I recognized your face from this influencer's post. It was the picture of me and Caitibugzz. So I spent my Valentine's Day trying to lie to this person, trying to convince them that I'm a fucking Twitch fan, and that I have nothing to do with anything, just for them to recognize my face through a fucking Caitibugzz Pinteresty Instagram poster. And I looked at him and I went, yeah, I'm sorry that I lied to you. And I fell asleep like the second that I hit my sofa, and we had breakfast, and I was like, it was a fun Valentine's Day. And he went, yeah. And he goes, see you around. And I gave him a hug after I kissed him, and I was like, bye. And he left. So yeah, happy Valentine's Day. This one's to Caitibugzz, and this one's to TommyInnit. Fuck you both. I went into TommyInnit's office, and I'm forcing him to look at a wall. Enjoy.